Hello to all my gorgeous peeps out there, my universal world of peeps. Yes, it is me, and today is a very special day because I'm in America. And I'm not just in America, I'm in Fayetteville, Georgia, visiting with my brother. Now, I have flown over here specifically to meet with my brother because my brother, Craig, has produced a wonderful play. Now, those of you that have been following me know that 40 years ago, yes, 40 years to this year, I came over to the UK. And the reason I came was I came with a gospel musical. Now, the musical was called, this is the original LP, Little Willie Junior's Resurrection. Now, all you English folks, stop laughing, because I know you're laughing. But this is the name of the album. Now, I just want to show you, this was the original, one of the original playbills, okay? And this is when it was in the States at the Warner Theatre, but the one that I did was at the Regent Street Theatre in London. Now, I got that job when I graduated immediately from university, and I felt really blessed to have been able to major in fine arts theater and got my very first professional job in theater. So, you too can do that. Now, I want to just point out something to you. I'm in my brother's office. This is his office. And this is the one of the original ones at the Walnut Street Theater. And this is the actual playbill that we used at the Regent Street Theater in London. This is a cushion that I made for my brother of his original. And this is the original actual. And that there is my brother. Now, that's his company. CNO 5 Strong Entertainment Group. So look out for that. This is his poster, because I'm telling you now, my brother is on to a winner, and he shall be doing some big things. So I'm going to go and surprise him right now. Let's go sit out in his beautiful garden, and I'm going to ask him some questions. We'll stop and come right back to you. Okay, so here I am in sunny Georgia, sitting here with my brother. Can you say hello to everybody?
Hello, hello, hello.
And what is your name?
My name is Craig.
All right, this is Craig Thomas. Originally I was a Thomas. Now, like I said, I came over to the UK with Little Willie Junior's Resurrection 40 years ago. And I must admit, I was shocked when about 4 years ago, 4 years ago, my brother said to me, guess what? I'm going to be producing the show. So the first question is, Craig, what on earth possessed you to dig this show out, and why Little Willie Junior's Resurrection?
Yeah, I ask myself the same question.
I bet you do.
You know, why would I take on something that was done 40 years ago? Really have no background in doing it. I'm a consultant by profession. So it was really shocking for me to actually do this, but I kind of fell into it through a conversation with my brother-in-law, former brother-in-law, Ray Shell.
Okay, you guys have met Ray. Remember, that's my brother husband, my other husband. Okay? I mean, to be honest, I thought it must be a midlife crisis.
Well,
because I said you'd already done the sports cars.
Yeah, I've already restoring the sports car.
You've done that. You've done your traveling.
Yeah, I've done that.
And can you pan around this gorgeous garden, please?
Yeah, and I like doing all the gardening.
He does his gardening
and design.
He does all his own design, and he changes it up regularly, keeps it fresh.
Yeah,
he keeps it fresh.
But it probably was some kind of midlife crisis that I was going through. I didn't want to redo a car.
Okay.
I didn't want to do another car because I like the car I have, and it's fine.
You got a fabulous car.
And it started, we were down in the Gulf of, what's it called, down in Mobile.
Oh, okay.
So we won Christmas, and Ray happened to be at where we were for Christmas.
Oh, yes, he did come through.
And
he does like to stay connected.
Yeah. The conversation just came up in a ride back from Gulf Shores back to Atlanta. What was he going to do, because he was newly back in the United States?
Yeah.
And I guess I kind of put my foot in my mouth, and I said, well, what about Little Willie Junior's Resurrection?
Okay, go on, carry on.
All right, so I asked, what are you going to do now that you're back in the United States? So he replied, well, I'm not sure. So I threw it out to him, well, what about Little Willie Junior's resurrection? If we were able to get the rights, if I were able to buy the rights to it, would you direct it? He said yes. And I said, okay, well, really I didn't think much of it, that this thing would actually go down.
Yeah.
But I was able to get the rights.
And that's the writer is
Oscar L. Johnson.
Oscar Johnson, who is originally from the Philadelphia area where we grew up. So you contacted
Oscar. We talked a couple times, and I think he liked me from the conversations after he knew who I was, my sister being the original stage manager, the connection with Alice and Diane that had grown up in the neighborhood, you know.
They were original producers back then.
I think he felt more comfortable doing it after.
Did he say whether or not anyone else had ever approached him?
He mentioned that other folks had approached him, and that he just did not feel that he wanted them to be involved in his project.
Right.
So I figured, okay, well, you know, you like me, and I think he liked when I wrote the check.
Yeah, I'm ready to say, I know he liked when you wrote that check. And that was, what, 3.5 years ago?
That was about 3.5 years ago.
Okay. Because I remember when we went to the family reunion in 2000 and, what was that, 15? I think.
15.
Down in Dallas, Texas.
In Dallas, yeah.
And you
had the script.
You had the script, and you did a reading.
We
did a reading
we had already begun. We knew from the original script that, you know, to bring it to market and bring it current, we needed to do some work.
Yeah.
And with Oscar's blessing, you know, I promised I would stay true to the original, which I have done.
You did.
I was very fierce about that, and actually had battles with Ray in the development that we were going to stay true to the original. So we did that. And I even wanted to do that with the music, but I wanted to make sure that the music was fresher.
Yeah.
We did that. So, long story short, I really wanted to have this production done in August of 2017.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel that I, you know, was ready. I wasn't ready. And this has been a challenge because, keep in mind, I have a real job. I have a professional career. So it was important to me that I maintain my professional career as a consultant and stay at the top of the game as where I'm at, and not have it interfere. Cool. And I did that. And people around me had no idea that I was doing this on the part-time. I'd come out here in this area and I'd sit out and I'd write, I'd plan. 3 weeks ago, a month ago, the set was all out here. You would see different parts of the stage set as we were readying for the show.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know.
All right. Well, so I'll tell you what. So like I said, I came over here because he finally said to me, Sharita, it's ready. It's ready. It's happening. And I said, well, you know, as it's 40 years to this, you know, it was in 1978 that I actually worked on this production. This is now 2018. So we're 40 years down the road. So I said, there is no way in the world you're going to put this play on without me coming to check it out. And also I wanted to be here so I could document it for my brother. And just really, I know you know me also, I had to put some food to it.
Yeah, we had a smash up.
You know, so we did it. We did it. So what I'm going to do, guys, you're going to sit back and with my brother's permission, I've got your permission, I'm going to show you, I'm going to share with you a few clips. I ain't going to show you the whole show. I'm telling you why. Because eventually, it may come to a city near you. And I want you to be able to go out and say, you know what, I saw that on Mama's channel. I got to see that show. I got to support this man because he is talented. The talent runs through our blood.
It runs through. My mind is always busy.
It's always, and he's like me. Tick, tick, tick. It's all coming together. So I want you to sit back because I'm going to show you when I met up with Oscar in Atlanta at the theater. I haven't seen him in 40 years. So you will get to see when me and Oscar met for the first time again. You will get to see some exclusive backstage cuts. You will see the set. You will get to see some of the cast. You will get to meet some of my family. You will see the beautiful theater that he produced it in. And then you're going to see some clips from it. And I just want you to know that Little Willie Junior's has been resurrected.
And if there are backers out there.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
If there are backers out there, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me.
Okay, and what is the name of your company?
No 5 Strong Entertainment Group.
Okay.
The email is CNO, the number 5, the word strong, @gmail.com.
Don't worry, we're going to put all of this inside of the description with links directly. Do you have a website set up for
My Hood
Okay.
Village.com.
Because you know we from the hood and we hustle village, and our hood is a village.
Right.
And I also want to say one thing that really impressed me is when he pulled this together, the amount of love that was shown from our local community. We had friends, Craig's and my friend, some of our oldest friends that we grew up, childhood friends.
Elementary.
My best friend Robin, his friend Kevin, brother and sisters. They came down with their spouses. We had other people who came down. We had family members who drove miles, and then saw the play and drove straight. And then we had people fly in because, you know, that's the way we do. We connect. And I connect with you. And like I said to all my peeps, you part of our family now. So you're going to get the first ones to get a peep of what we're doing. So sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, all me gorgeous peeps. I'm here at the... Oh my God, look who we got here. Oscar!
After 40 years!
All right, everybody, this is the man that took me to England for the first time with the show, Little Willie Junior's Resurrection, and we are re-resurrecting it now.
Yay.
Over here in America. We are at the theater. Here's his wife, beautiful wife. Come on, Alice, producer, and we were the dream team.
That's right.
All right. Only thing we're missing is Mr. Ray Shell. But y'all seen him a lot on my other videos.
Right.
I'm going to be recording the day. We're going to be setting it all up. I'm going to take you to a piece of history, people.
Yes.
Love ya.
Love you.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is Kevin. Kevin's on. Katrina's not with me, so Kevin's on the camera. All right, so I'm just going to walk through. Let's have a sneak peek. Okay. So this is just all backstage. It's my brother Craig, my nephew Christopher. Okay, there's the audience. That's where we're all going to be sat tomorrow evening. Okay, so I will get back to you when the stage comes together. Okay, so we can see the stage is coming together. Long way to go, but we're getting there. This is the beginning, making of history. All right. Okay, so people are gathering on stage.
What did you do in your part?
We've got some of my nieces and nephews, my sister, my brother's there, Oscar Johnson, my other gorgeous niece, and we're just basically trying to put together the set. And you shall all see.
We're gonna get you a wig.
Stay over here.
Start. And then, did you meet Sharita?
Yes, we did.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. This is day 2. I will go through all of what happened yesterday because it was a full day down at the theater, doing a little bit of stage management. Then we had to shoot off to Costco because guess what? Momma Cherri doing a pop-up. Oh yes, popping up at the theater today. But before I pop up, I dropped down. Yes, last night I hit the deck. Walking in the dark, these uneven, what's the face, the pavements over here. I hurt my knee, hurt my leg. I'm in pain. But when I drop down, I get up and I'm up. And today we are prepping. So I'm going to show you the family because I got them all busy. That's Kia. She's about to get busy on my macaroni cheese ball. That's my sister-in-law, Ada. That's my sister, Cindy. Hi. Go on later. Wave at everybody. That's my little niece. And that's my niece over there, Sianix. As you can see, this is a cottage industry. This is a family business. We shall rise. I'll get back to you in a minute. Bye. Okay, here we are backstage. It's my food. I'll be doing my pop-up in a minute. Hello, my gorgeous peeps. We are here backstage at the epicenter in Atlanta, Georgia. Did my brother just try and photobomb me?
Of course he did. Yes.
Of course he did.
Yes.
Of course. And she gonna get in there. This is my sister-in-law. This is Ada. I'm gonna try and get her over to Europe. She's been saying she's coming. All right, the world. You've heard her say it. Say it again.
I'm coming to London.
Okay, we shall see. So Tyler's on the camera today, and he's now going to go and film everybody.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. All right. That's my brother Kurt. Okay, and turn around, David. Here we go. Let's just get you on. This is going on my channel. Say hi, people. To my peeps. It's my family. Oh, yes. Do you guys ever travel to Europe? So you've been a couple times?
It's weird because of us living in England, like we meet people.
Yeah, but I used to be in London. I lived in London for years. How are you? Yeah.
Little Willie Junior's Resurrection.
Like reading that Bible there, don't you, Rowena?
I've been trying some words, but something's hard for me to figure out.
Well, you just keep trying, don't you worry. You know I'll help you when I can. Now, Rowena, only read when you're in here with me, because some of my people, well, they don't like your people reading. Here, why don't we make this your special Bible? This is your Bible, but you must keep it here in this room.
Oh, thank you, Miss Claire.
Oh, Lord. Lord, I bet it gets to 97 degrees today. You know, with this kind of weather, it's got to put more than hounds in heat. But my John, he ain't got an ounce of hound in him. You ever feel that way, Rowena?
What way, Miss Claire?
In heat. Like your whole body is just on fire. You do, don't you?
What you mean, Miss Claire?
Oh, come on, Rowena. Don't tell me you got that baby in that belly by playing no schoolgirl games now, did you?
Miss Claire!
Come on.
You talking about pleasure?
Well, if that's what you call it, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, Miss Claire, you're unashamed.
Well, tell me, how does Big Willie...
Miss Claire!
don't think I do. Tell me, how does Big Willie pleasure you? Does he make you feel needed and wanted somehow?
Yes, Miss Claire. Willie always makes me feel needed and wanted. Why, just last evening I felt his big, strong arms clawing up my pillow like he couldn't wait. The moon was shining bright. And his light shone right across my face. And I felt his big, tender arms wrap himself around me. He's so strong. But you know I can make him feel like a little helpless baby. Weak and strong. Weak in my arms and strong enough to lift a mule. He touched me till I closed my eyes and seen the sunrise. I ain't never felt nothing like it. So yes, Miss Claire, eyes knows the feeling.
Rowena, did you know Willie before?
No, ma'am. Just when Master John brought him. I ain't never met him before that day.
But Willie is your special man?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Claire. Really special to me.
It don't bother you that he's with others.
I know he pleasured the other gals, and I can't let that bother me. That's what Master John brought him here to do, same as you brought me to nurse this baby. That's what we're here for.
There just ought to be allowances.
Miss Claire, I don't know what no allowances is. Only white folks know that. But I'm about to take Suzette down. She got to sleep.
How you do that, Rowena?
Yes, I'm looking for Rowena.
Well, come up here. Stop that yelling. Suzette has been put to sleep. Come on up here.
No, ma'am, Miss Claire. I'll wait for her down here.
I said to come up here now.
Miss Claire, Master John told me I ain't got no works up here. He said I had no business in y'all's bedroom. He said if he gonna punish me real good if he find me up here. Why you gonna do that to me?
Oh, don't you worry about that. He's gone away. He's gone hunting with Ray Pritchard. He'll be back later. Now, he asked that you clean all his other guns. He wants them done by this afternoon. That's when he'll be back. Where are you going, Willie?
Downstairs. I'm gonna do the cleaning downstairs.
Stop sassing me. I said I want you here. I want to watch you clean the guns.
Yes.
You clean them guns real good, all right? You know what? Why don't you bring me that ointment over there? All right. It's okay. Just bring me that ointment. Good. Now I want you to rub it right here. Back of my neck, that spot that I can't reach.
Now, Miss Claire.
What you doing up here?
I was cleaning the guns before Master got back, and I was...
Call on him, Willie. You're going to need some nap.
Claire, is Willie done with them guns yet? Boy, what you doing up here? Boy, what are you doing up here in your master's bedroom looking for his wife?
Ray, I can handle this. Boy, you have embarrassed my friend and you have embarrassed me. Now what are you doing up here? Ray, this is my house and my slave. I'll handle it. Get some ropes! We gotta stop this bleeding!
Is it raining?
Now, as you can see, life for our family had changed, and the one constant through the generations was more change and more challenges. September 21st, 1940 was another day of change. On that Saturday, the great South Carolina hurricane blew through town. Now you see,
You know, can't nothing make me turn my back on the Lord. That's what we had most times. Our bended knees so we could close our eyes and pray.
So the Indians, they closed their eyes to it. When they looked up and opened them, the whole country was gone. Snatched right from under their noses.
What you talking about? Ain't said nothing about no Indians. They must got that evil stuff all up inside them already. Y'all both look like two heads of the devil himself.
Oh, well, shucks, Grandma. You ain't got to leave.
Going on here to see what's keeping Rosetta. Besides, I ain't staying out here to watch y'all act like fools.
All right.
Boy, don't you know the Lord don't want you drinking that bad stuff? And this here mess that y'all be drinking don't do nothing but make you ugly. So, I'm gonna take this on you.
Where you get that? Look. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Now don't drink all over. Give me some of that. Give me. Come back out. Oh, all right.
Oh, dear, stay with it now. Stay with it.
I'm trying.
All right.
Hey, now why in tarnation did you do that?
Do what?
You know daggone well what you done did.
What is you talking about, Russ Tyson?
You wiped the tap. That's what you did. You wiped the tap like you don't like drinking after me. You think I was poison or something? Oh, Russ, we've been doing this leisure for years, and you ain't never done nothing like that before.
Well, you did it too.
I did it too. What'd you say? You gonna stand there and tell a bold-faced lie like that? Oh, really? I ain't never known no black man to ever wipe the bottle top after a white man. Oh.
Well, I heard you coughing, Russ. I heard you coughing. That so is. That's why I wiped it. I know you've been working down there in Beaufort in that hospital with those hurricane survivors, and I thought maybe you picked something up. So that's why I wiped it. Yeah, don't hit. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. No, sir. This here is 100 proof genuine corn whiskey. It's got alcohol. It cures everything. Oh, I'm gonna give you some more. You just come on, let me sip some of that. You're just gonna have to wait. Come on here. Ain't it good, man? Ain't it good? South Carolina. Oh, South Carolina. Sit on the back porch, catching the southern breeze, tasting my corn liquor, drinking my Carolina shine. Hey, listen, don't you know that time don't mean a thing when you're drinking Carolina shine? We are the salt and pepper of a little slice of this life.
That's all right. Mary Jo will laugh that you remember.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, honey, Russ and Mary Jo talking about they want to move to San Francisco. They said they're going to go back out there. Back up.
He told me to trust in him. He would make my day much brighter. My load much lighter. He told me to lay my burdens down. So I'm gonna pray to him, talk to him, walk with him. Woo! My Lord! Thank you, Lord.
Oh, girl.
He told me to trust in him. He would make my way much brighter. My load much lighter. He told me to lay my burdens down. So I'm gonna pray to him, talk to him, walk with him. Lord, you know I'll never be without you. Right by my side. So I'm gonna pray. Lord, I'm gonna wait until you stretch out your hand. You been standing there, I didn't even hear you come in, child.
Just long enough to see the Holy Spirit grabbing a hold of you.
Well, honey, you know what they say. Honey, you got to be ready at all times because we don't know when or where he's going to come. Honey. Girl, talking about some black union thing.
Yeah.
You know, I just hope you don't get caught up in all that, you know, that black power stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Child, let me tell you. We got this old Bible what your great-great-grandmother gave to us. And honey, now all my life, I counts on the Lord's power.
That's it.
You hear me? Because sometimes, child, you look over your life and you ain't got no more hope left but what's in your children.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
What's he saying?
Yeah, what's he
Well,
saying?
ain't you gonna read it out?
Ain't you gonna read it out?
Hold on, woman. I want to read them over first.
Well, ain't you gonna read it?
Read it.
Okay.
Well, read it then.
Read it then.
Dear Willie, the wife and chaps.
Now, ain't that some way to begin a letter?
Yeah.
I didn't care too much for San Francisco. Besides, they ain't got no back farms out here.
I told that stupid fool wasn't no back or no San Francisco. It's a fool. I tell you, white folks are something else.
So my cousin Billy Joe wrote me about good jobs in Detroit. So that's where we is. We got a nice little old house place right here outside of Detroit called Inkster, Michigan. You know, I never did like those big cities anyway. I got a job working for General Motors. I might be supervisor and foreman soon. Everybody here is doing fine except my boy, George. He done got tied up with some of those long-haired devils. You know, the kind that don't take baths and wear their hairs like girls. I know, so I'm gonna have to take a switch to him.
Son, ain't nothing we ain't never been able to talk about. And look, I'm not trying to run your life, and I ain't been to college like you, but I've been to the school of hard knocks, and I'm telling you, marriage is hard enough. And if she was black, there are people in this country who will hate you just because of her. And will your marriage be strong enough to survive that? Son, it ain't all about throwing a ball in a basket, it's about rebounding too. Rebounding from all the blocks of life that are thrown in front of you. Me, your mom, May, come here, boy. We love you.
Yes.
And we proud of you.
Right.
I just want you to live.
Who I marry is not your business. This is my life.
Yes, and I intend for you to keep your little life as long as possible, boy.
Willie, please, ain't no need for all this shouting and commotion.
Susan, are you okay?
I haven't invited you in.
Now look here, boy.
Willie?
No. Stay where you are. I'm just going to talk to you, right? I got it. Look here. This is my house. Come in, let me talk to you. This is my house. And in my house, sir, I am not called boy. To you, I am Mr. Johnson. You got that?
Well,
We got it, Mr. Johnson. John, please.
I don't need anything from you, Susan. I know what I'm doing.
You got it, right, Dad?
John?
Yeah, I've got it, Mr. Johnson.
Good, you can enter now.
Why don't y'all have a seat over here, please? Can I get you something to drink, some red Kool-Aid or something?
No, thank you. We're fine.
You got better drinks
Thank you.
Look, Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, to you, again, and this is my house, so since this is my house, I'll start.
No,
now,
I'll start. Mr. Wesley, Susan and I are getting married.
Like I done told you, boy, over my dead body.
And mine too.
Then there'll be 2 dead daddies we'll have to step over.
Junior, now that ain't no way to be talking to your father. Talk to him any way you want to.
Warrior, you are now first. And by the way, that baby being held in the hands of Big Willie the slave, well, that's you, son. Little Willie Junior the 7th. Love you so much.
There you have it. Yeah, just go. Yeah. All right. There you have it. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. They worked really hard. Here they are. All right. We got Sonora, Alyssa, Jeremy. One last surprise that I'm going to give you before we close this night. Back in the day, I used to sing.
Oh no.
I had a band,
oh, no.
And it was a bad band, so I'm going to cue up one of my favorite songs.
Oh, no.
And this is just one last part for this show. So, yeah, run it up.
This is everyone that is here at our dinner.
Hold up. Here we go.
Everybody say hello. Oh, this one I'm going to have to come around because the light's bad. Everybody just say hello. Everybody say hi. This is the family. We're all Alfred, Altie. Say hello. Hey, baby. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Miss Yanni. All right, let me come this way so I can see Layla. Oh, sorry. There you go. All righty. Come this way. There's the fly one.
Hey, how
pretty,
you doing?
Pretty in pink. Hey.
Auntie LaShare.
Oh, yes.
Auntie LaShare.
I never had it.
Oh.
I guess I better order my food.
No, it's beans.
Oops, excuse me.
Just small.
There we go. There we go. Excuse me. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, excuse me. Let me just get through. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is all of us.